I'm here with Christopher Dance, and we're about to get plastered. It's been a while.
I'm gonna juice him up. Oh yeah.
Alright, let me know if I missed a spot. What happens when petroleum jelly gets in your eyes?
Swift death. When using plaster gauze at home, make sure you do it outside if you can.
Uh-oh.
Or in a well-ventilated room like this one.
It says non-toxic on the package, folks.
But if you breathe this shit in, you're gonna die. With petroleum jelly, you want to make sure you get it on all the parts that might stick into the mold, because once it dries, it shrinks, and so as you pull it away, if you don't have some kind of release agent on the face, it can be problematic. If you get too much release agent, however, on your pores and things like that, then you start to lose detail. Okay, and so I'm just on areas where I can see a lot of buildup, I'm just gonna kind of dab it so we don't lose that detail. So what we're gonna do, gonna get VJ in position here, and then we're just gonna build up layers of this stuff. Again, with mold making, you want to make sure that you are not making any undercuts, which are, if you can imagine a form, right? They are the things like my fingers, where the mold would go down, around, and under, and kind of in an area. So if you can imagine trying to pull something off, oops, excuse me, pull something off of an area like that, it would be very difficult, and in VJ's case, very painful.
I need to wax anyway.
You know, there's plenty of more probably authoritative things on the internet about how not to f your friends up when you're making molds of them. We made the cast, the plaster cast. You can see it's a little bit more detailed on the inside. We took some of this mold builder rubber latex, and I probably did about somewhere in between 6 and 8 layers of the rubber latex before it built up like a nice kind of stiff thing that I felt like we could play around with a little bit. We demolded it. But we needed to, because it was all kind of loose and floppy like actual skin, needed to backfill it with something, so we had a styrofoam head mold, and so it was very close. As you can see, you know, the white part is the mannequin mold, and then this, which I went to my local hardware store, which is not a big place, but they had the widest selection of spray foam I've ever seen. So they had it in all different colors and thicknesses and stuff like that, and I was like, how metal is that? We can have black spray foam. I was like, I want the black! And so I got the black, and then it actually kind of did a cool thing, because you can kind of see it where it came through underneath the styrofoam, and it made this like mottled surface. Again though, not too important, because we're going to end up cleaning and painting this whole thing. But today we're going to kind of progress along here, so we got a few things that we need to do. So ultimately this is going to get attached to the front of this suitcase, and it's going to be like a very elaborate tip jar slash merch case for VJ. And so we've got the mold, we've got it ready to accept money. We just need to kind of cut some of this stuff out. VJ also wanted his eyes open, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of surgery with the rubber and cut those eyelids, kind of glue them back in place, and Also, we're gonna have to give him some eyeballs. So anyway.